Right now, while you're watching this video, the world's biggest companies and the most powerful governments are fighting a war, not with missiles, not with tanks, but with artificial intelligence. And whoever wins this race could control the global economy for decades. This is the AI war. It started with a chatbot. In November 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT, and within 5 days it had 1 million users, faster than any consumer product in history. Then came the flood. Google answered with Gemini. Anthropic built Claude. Elon Musk launched Grok. Within 3 years, these weren't just chatbots anymore. They were writing code, running spreadsheets, negotiating contracts, and controlling robots. That's the part most people miss. The real shift isn't the chatbot on your phone. It's what came after. AI agents, systems that don't just answer questions, but complete entire tasks on their own. And humanoid robots that are starting to walk, lift, and work in real warehouses and factories right now. This is why 2022 didn't just launch a product category, it launched a race, because for the first time, everyone could see exactly what was at stake. Governments don't usually move fast, but AI made an exception. The United States has restricted China's access to its most advanced AI chips since October 2022, and tightened those rules again in January 2026, right as it started allowing some exports back and under strict review, trying to walk a line between choking China's progress and keeping American chipmakers profitable. China didn't sit still. It restricted the rare earth minerals the rest of the world's tech industry depends on, a direct retaliation that turned a chip fight into a full supply chain standoff. Europe took a different path entirely. Instead of racing to build the most powerful AI, the EU focused on regulating it first, betting that rules and trust could be its competitive advantage. And underneath all of it is a fact governments can't ignore. AI isn't just an economic tool anymore. It's a defense tool. In 2025, the U.S. Department of Defense signed contracts worth $200 million each with 4 different AI companies to bring these systems into military operations. This is no longer just about who has the best app. It's about who controls the infrastructure of national power. Here's a number that should stop you. In 2026 alone, just 4 companies, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Meta, are spending a combined $725 billion on AI infrastructure. That's up 77% from the year before, and analysts expect it to cross $1 trillion by 2027. Amazon alone is spending roughly $200 billion. Microsoft, around $190 billion. Google, up to $190 billion. Meta, over $100 billion. And that's before counting Stargate, a $500 billion data center project backed by OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle, built for one purpose, never running out of computing power. Almost every dollar of it flows back to one company, NVIDIA, whose chips remain the backbone of nearly every serious AI system on Earth. Why would any company risk this much money without knowing for certain it will pay off? Because in this race, the only mistake worse than overspending is falling behind. If you don't have the compute, you can't train the next model. And if you can't train the next model, you don't get a second chance to catch up. Every technological revolution creates winners and losers. This one is no different, except it's moving faster, and it's coming for jobs that always felt safe before. Office jobs. Some of the numbers are startling. Studies put the automation risk for data entry clerks above 98%, telemarketers near 99%, bookkeeping, customer service, basic legal document review, all in the same danger zone. Anthropic's own CEO warned that AI could eliminate up to half of entry-level white-collar jobs within a few years. Goldman Sachs, more cautiously, estimates the hit to unemployment overall will be modest, maybe half a percentage point above normal. But here's the detail that matters more than either headline. Research from MIT and Yale suggests AI isn't mainly firing people who already have jobs. It's making companies stop hiring new ones. Entry-level hiring in exposed fields is shrinking fast, which means the real damage might not show up as layoffs. It might show up as an entire generation struggling to get the first job that used to lead to every job after it. Design, software, education, support roles. None of them are safe from this shift. The question isn't whether AI changes these jobs. It's whether the people in them get the time and tools to adapt before the ground moves. So, what happens next? Expect AI agents to stop being a novelty and start running real parts of businesses, scheduling, negotiating, hiring, even managing other AI systems, largely without a human checking every step. Expect robots to leave the demo stage and enter real workplaces, where houses first, then retail, then homes. Expect a new kind of economy, where the scarce resource isn't labor, it's compute, and the countries and companies that control it hold power the way oil-rich nations once did. And expect the balance of global power to keep shifting with it. Stanford's 2026 AI Research Index refused to even declare a leader in this race, because the US and China aren't just competing on the same scoreboard. One is betting on raw capability. The other is betting on speed of deployment across an entire economy. Both bets are still live. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here. The only question is, will you watch it happen, or will you be part of it?